I saw a quantum physics thing today that was pretty fucking weird.
Quantum physics is weird.
Well, it's quantum locking is what it's called.
Locking?
Locking. LOCKING.
Okay.
So I think that's what it was called. But what it is, it's weird.
It's like space docking?
Yeah, it's. Don't worry, Tim. You're gonna enjoy this.
It's like when your dogs get locked together. It's like, no, you got to pour hot water on them to separate them.
Except it's with the foreskin.
Like,
no.
funky.
Quantum locking is fucking
Oh,
wild.
it causes things to levitate?
Yes, it's and you can turn them upside down and they stay in the same position. You can lock it into a position, move it around. It's
Legend of
fucking
Zelda.
wild.
That's Tears of the
No,
Kingdom.
no,
No, it's a real thing.
That's quantum physics is like magic. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, imagine once they actually get. I think they're pretty close on the quantum computers.
They're getting close.
But quantum computers is insane.
It's
like
gonna be crazy.
You essentially could just buy a computer and it'll be the only one you need for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Because it has
So that'll be readily available for the public.
No, not for a while.
eventually.
It'll be
Not ever.
That's not true.
I don't think
That's not true,
ever.
dude. You got to remember,
They're getting close.
computers in the 50s were fucking entire
What
buildings.
I'm saying
Yeah.
is, why would
Punch
they?
card
Why
shit.
would they
Yeah.
allow?
Yes.
Why would they allow the general public to access something like that?
Because
Because it makes them money.
Yeah, and eventually it will be such an.
Well,
It'll be
yeah, hear
a
me out.
common technology.
Hear me out. If that actually existed, and when it exists, would money even be a thing?
Yeah, because they're building it right now, dipshit.
What I'm saying is, once quantum
Why wouldn't money be a
computing and the
thing?
theory behind
Tim,
it,
I get it. You want to have a conspiracy theory for
money
everything.
Has to do, look, money
No, no,
has
no.
to do with economics.
Those people,
they'll
they're not
create
gonna,
your own
they're-
fucking money.
they're not
There'd be
gonna-
no series of. there'd
What?
be-
No.
The fuck are you? You could, Tim. You have a printer. Fucking, you can print your own money right
Yeah,
now.
and
But what's quantum computing broken down to the layman's
Essentially,
terms? What is it?
It's not something
yeah.
you can put in layman's
I don't think
terms.
I can explain
it's
it.
so complicated.
It's essentially
yeah.
going
Even-
into
look,
another realm,
Look,
right?
it's
not.
No.
No.
Look, even the experts in quantum physics barely scratch the surface of quantum
Well,
physics.
for one, what
they admit
string,
this.
isn't string theory part of quantum physics?
I believe it
and
is,
I believe
yeah.
that at one point they were thinking that there's actually 11 dimensions.
Yeah.
But now it's like 13.
So it's
Yeah.
part of a dimensional thing, so you can like.
No, well,
Access-
Partially, and that's
dimensions.
actually
Yes and no.
It's not what you think. It's not dimensions where you like
No.
Pinhead
from what I hear
pops
about
out.
quantum
Yeah.
theory, is
all
that
of his fucking
the back
praters.
of your head doesn't
Exactly.
exist because you don't see it.
Okay,
I've
no,
heard
no,
of
okay.
several different
That's
ways.
partially
Here's
it.
an idea of quantum physics. okay?
Vibrations is
Look,
one dimension.
Here's an idea of quantum physics, like the idea of the Schrodinger's cat, the one in the box where it's alive or dead. So then, but it's open and you see it, it's alive. When you close it and you can't observe it, it's dead. The cat's dead in the box.
But you can't prove it
But you
because
can't prove it.
you can't lift
You
the
can't-
lid off.
you can't
You
observe
just
it.
have to. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
So that's part of it.
they've proven that molecules and atoms and all this stuff.
That's how they actually react.
Yeah, they react differently if someone's observing them.
So who was it? Neil deGrasse Tyson described it pretty well, right? So when you go to look at electrons,
Yeah.
I think it's electrons. When you go to look at electrons, you can't actually visibly see them. You cannot observe them, right? But the way they know that they're there is they have a way to measure it. So every time you turn on something that you go to look at for an electron, it goes away. I think it's electrons. I could be wrong on that.
I think it's electrons.
But it goes away, and it's actually somewhere else when you try to look at it. It's not in the same spot as where you're looking. And he explained it that it was kind of like, you know how when you have a quarter that falls out in your couch, and you go to reach for it, every time you reach for it, it gets further and further away? It's just like that.
and it ends up on the
And
other
it
side
ends
of the
up
fucking room
completely
somehow.
gone
Yeah.
at some point. You cannot get to it anymore. So he said it was basically like that. So if you try to observe these things, they move.
Yeah.
They're gone. I don't know how they know that we're looking at it, but that's the Schrodinger cat fucking thing.
That's the idea.
Where
yeah.
if you can, you have the top off, you know that the cat's there, put the top on, it's dead, or is it not dead? You
So
have a
Yeah.
50-50 chance.
Exactly.
Scientists unlock that and decide to make it readily available for the public for money.
Well, no, it's
Well,
just
the
like
companies
any
they work for,
technology.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
any technology.
I like how Tim thinks that any technology, he's a moron.
No, the fact that they would allow any schmo to fucking access that doesn't make sense.
Well,
It's the
they-
same thing as fucking
they could-
accessing your phone.
Yeah, you could say the same thing about the technology we have today, like
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Oh man, I can't believe someone would allow somebody to have
you're
pictures
talking about
on a wall.
intangible things, though.
that
You're talking
move?
about like
They're not intangible.
They're not.
They're
So-
tangible.
They're
what would
tangible.
a
You just
what
can't
would
see
a
them with your
quantum
eyes.
computer do?
It would accomplish more in the
So much.
So it's just faster at computing.
It's
No, it's not
computing.
just that.
It's computing is a lot faster. The fact that it can store a lot more because of the way, I don't know how it works, but it can store a hell of a lot more on a smaller area.
Oh, there's also the idea that like it's always on. It's like you never. It's like in two different states where it's like on and off at the same time or
So
something.
does
I've
that
seen
standby.
Does it have a
No,
power
it's not even
source?
standby.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
making
yeah.
a joke.
Is it on a power source?
Yes, it's on a power source.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
Yeah.
powered.
Yes, like everything does.
Yeah.
There's no fucking perpetual motion machine, Tim.
No, it doesn't exist.
Because they won't let us
Okay,
have that type
I
of
just- I
technology,
just don't
Tim.
understand.
That's why
I don't-
they're against us.
I don't-
They're trying to fight
That's
us.
the thing.
Why-
Quantum physics is extremely complicated. Like even
Yeah.
the experts get confused.
No,
by
I get it. It's like me trying to explain to an ant how quantum physics works. It's the same thing as me trying to explain it to you, and I don't know how it works.
Okay.
Nobody,
So it's not going to work.
Even,
I'm not going to be able to explain
even
how
the
it
I was
works.
experts are
saying it's
trying to
never going to
figure
be
it out.
available in our lifetimes.
that's
Not
I
true.
don't
They've
think
already
that's true.
built. I
They're
think
very
they built
close.
one or something already.
Or I think they've either built one
They've
or they're
got
very,
two of them right now. 2 quantum computers. One of them's at the MIT place. Another one's somewhere in Silicon Valley or something like that.
there you go, Tim.
I mean, there you go.
They're at college. I mean, I'm just as interested. I mean, I read The Secret.
This,
shut the fuck up. Tim's just trying to will it into existence.
Essentially, that's what it is.
Yeah, quantum computing is actually, I think, a lot more feasible than you think.
To what end, Shane?
To the end of
superpowered computers.
to the end of humanity through AI, Tim.
Well, I heard
That's the
something they
end.
were trying to do in New York with quantum physics is to transfer information instantly across the city.
That's something they will be able to
It
do.
would have been absolutely hilarious if you would have been like, so I heard one thing they're trying
Well,
to
they
do. with
successfully
quantum-
did it, though.
Well,
Did
I
they?
wish you would have said though, if to get quantum computing going, New York's actually trying to get rid of all the Jews. You're like, what? Why would they do that? You just go.
They're blocking.
You,
They're
you
blocking
just,
it with their
it says it in
you
the
just-
secret.
you just go like in this completely different direction than anyone would ever expect. That's what I was hoping for. It would have been
It's
great.
like that video you sent me of AI determining the Jews were the worst. race.
But that actually happened though. That's the craziest part.
Fucked up.
That's
dude.
the craziest part is that AI actually started fucking saying that
Oh,
shit.
it blamed
It's
the
happened-
Holocaust
The
on the
AI
Jews.
is a
It's-
Nazi.
It's happened a couple of times with AI once AI was kind of just let loose with the public.
Yeah.
Where the AI would actually just start being super racist. Or saying that, like, I wouldn't kill you guys, but if I would, I would do it this way.
This is how I would
And
do
you're
it.
like, wait, what? So, yeah.
Why
No,
why does everyone not like the Jews so much?
I don't.
God,
I don't.
what
get
did
it.
they do to me?
I don't get it at all.
I don't understand.
Mel Brooks is amazing.
He's fucking great.
You know.
He was one of the greats. Yeah, it is one of the greats for sure.